Hello everyone, it's Quest Quenchers here today, and I just want to talk about the Game Awards. I'm going to have my own sort of list of games that I've thoroughly enjoyed. I mean, it's fairly short. I'm going to do just 5. So it's mainly, of course, we'll start at number 5. It's been, I think, really fun for me. It's Hogwarts Legacy. I enjoyed playing that early on. I also had different people play it too, and we talked a lot about it, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. It was running around Hogwarts, and it's sort of like the childhood experience that I remember from the movies when I was a kid and watched them. And it was just a little fun, running around a make-believe world, fighting different creatures, finding different things, learning different things, and doing the main quest and stuff like that. It was rather fun, and it was big, and walking around Hogwarts is pretty cool, and it was rather fun just being there and experiencing that kind of era of magic and stuff like that. I thought it was fairly good, really, and I I enjoyed it quite a bit. And then after that, it was mainly I can't really. I'm gonna go with my top 3 actually, then 5, because I think there's been a few games out this year. Maybe at number 4 it's gonna be Starfield. It wasn't the best, but I was very excited for it. But I do wish it was better. I mean, I've put a lot of videos into that already, talking about how it sucks and how certain things suck about it. But in just if you turn your brain off and you just run around doing little things, it's okay. It passes time. There's some modicum of fun there and stuff like that, but it could have been so more. That's all. Especially when I expect more from a AAA kind of game kind of thing, which is just a bit pants, really. There's just a lot I wish was there, and it still bugs me a lot. But hey ho, oh well. And then after that, I kind of went into like little indie games, maybe, little few hours experience of things. I enjoyed the Invincible. I haven't sort of done a recording of that. Whilst I was ill, I played it a little bit, and I actually quite enjoyed it. I thought that was kind of fun. I really, really enjoyed that. So just messed around in that, enjoying the story, and I liked the aesthetic. I liked the planet we're on and stuff like that. It's kind of I was really into my space kind of thing, and I just really enjoyed that, walking around and stuff like that. And it is kind of like a walking simulator, but in space. And there's a little story, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was like just a zen out kind of game kind of thing. So yeah, that was all right. And then at 2 is The Legend of Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom. I really enjoyed that. I think it was really fun. I enjoyed the world. I liked the the underground, and then you had the overworld, and then you had little caves, and then you had there was a lot there, and I really enjoyed what was there. The game mechanics and stuff, using your powers, using the hand powers and stuff like that, sticking things together, getting to places, cleverly. You felt really clever when you achieved certain things. I really liked it, and I kind of want to play it again. I mean, I still got a Let's Play on it, but I didn't finish the Let's Play. But I think I might go back to that account, because I started again on a different account on my Switch, just to play through it. So, with hindsight, it probably, the Let's Play would go a little smoother, because it was a bit of a mess. And then at number 1. So what was it? Hogwarts Legacy at 5, and then it was Starfield at 4, and then it was The Invisible at 3, then at 2 it was Tears of the Kingdom, and then at 1, I've got to say I've loved Baldur's Gate 3. I think everyone has. but I generally really liked all the combinations, all the choices, all that kind of stuff. I genuinely really enjoyed it. Like, hey, if I do this, what happens? And it does lead somewhere new, which is quite surprising. You don't get that a lot in games now, and I think Baldur's Gate has really blown it out the park, and I'm not gonna lie, embarrassed the game industry in a good way. It's like, hey, games can be like this. They could be amazing like this, and they pulled it off amazingly. I mean, the only downside to Baldur's Gate is that I don't like the combat. But I love the story elements, I love the characters, I love talking to them, I love all the different sort of stories and stuff. I just, I found it really interesting, you know. And, I guess one thing I'd like to just, the next sort of Baldur's Gate 4 maybe, to just be like, hey, you're an already character, there's no, like, mind flare, there's no nothing like that, and you just existed doing quests within the world. And there'd be like an overarching sort of thing you could encounter, but, you know, not having a tadpole in your head kind of thing, that's a bit scary. But yeah, I generally really enjoyed Baldur's Gate 3. You know, I've been through it a few times. Well, actually, I've only completed it once, but I've kind of done many sort of plays of it in a way. And it's just been such a treat figuring out things, playing the evil way, playing a really good way, which it was really, really funny, because my main bad character managed to get like a lot more romances done than like my good character, which I don't know if it was a glitch or anything, like, you know, I just don't know, but being a good character, I just had like, I did everything for Karlach and other people, and then they were like, hey, we had a spark before, but it's totally out now. I don't care about you. And I was like, well, that came from, like, every single romance option. And I was like, wait, I've done so much good, and this is what I get. It was really funny. I really enjoyed it. But I have been going through it again as, like, a Gith-Yankee that cares a little bit, and it's been a better experience after a few hot fixes and stuff, but overall it's been an amazing game. Of course, I've modded it, I've changed the combat so it's more or less super easy and over so quickly, because I just wasn't a fan of the combat, the turn-based stuff. I'd rather just get it all done with really quickly, the combat. And so it's mainly like modded it, so it's one hit kill. And I have a lot of actions. Rather than just, you know, it's so... I know people like that, but for me, it's too long, the combat. I'm not a combat fan, I'm more of interested in the story and stuff. And yeah, but it was just a fantastic story, interesting characters, fleshed out people, they're all like different, and it's just like, holy crap, this is really fun. This is genuinely like, you know, a band of, you know, miscreants going on adventures, and you know, with a common goal of getting rid of these tadpoles, and it was just really fun. It's I generally really recommend it. I would recommend it on PC so you can download the mods to make the combat a little bit better. But yeah, overall, they're my games of the year. I mean, Baldur's Gate being the official winner for me, and then Tears of the Kingdom, The Invincible, Starfield, and then Hogwarts Legacy. That kind of, you know, from 1 to 5, from the best to the not worst, because they were fairly decent, I think. All games this year have been fairly decent. I mean, apart from Starfield. I mean, it was okay. It could have been much better. That's all. That's all my gripe is, really, that it could have been better. But yeah, I think that's my list, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and please leave your what games you enjoyed. If you've found any indie games like little gems or anything like that, please let me know. I would love to play some indie games. I've been trying to find some sort of like thing, and I've been following some people on TikTok who are making some interesting looking stuff. But it's just like I have a very specific kind of game I like. So if it's like an open world, like little pixel game or something like that, you know, maybe Stardew Valley or open, you know, kind of that kind of vein maybe, but with like a bit of adventure and stuff like that. Maybe that might be up my alley. So do let me know. But yeah, overall, I think it's been a fantastic year of gaming. I'm hoping next year will be good, but I don't really see any games on the horizon. Maybe Dragon Age, but I'm not too sure. That game's a bit like, I don't know what's going on with the studio. And then maybe Fable, but I think that might be 2025. But there's just a lot, and you know that I don't know what's out there, but hopefully there'll be some decent games next year, and maybe some reveals and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, that's the video. I hope you all have a great day. Please take care of yourself, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.